You're not broke because you don't make enough money. You're broke because too much of your money is dying the moment you spend it. Think about the last $100 you had. You could spend it on something that makes you feel good today, or use it in a way that could make you more money tomorrow. And that difference is exactly what separates people who build wealth from people who spend their entire lives chasing it. Now, before you think this video is going to tell you to stop buying coffee, stop going out and live like a monk. No, you should enjoy your money. The problem is not spending. The problem is spending without understanding what your money is actually doing. Because every dollar you spend is making a decision for your future. Let's say you make $2,000 a month. You see a car you really like. The payment is $400 a month. You think, I can afford it. But can you? You're not just buying a car. You're buying insurance, fuel, maintenance, repairs, registration. And most importantly, you're committing future income to something that loses value. That $400 doesn't just cost you $400. It represents money you could have used to build something. And this is where people get confused. They look at the price. Wealthy thinking looks at the opportunity. Imagine two people receive an extra $10,000. Person A buys a better car. Person B puts the money into an investment, a business, or something that can generate future cash flow. 5 years later, person A has a nicer car that is worth less than what they paid for it. Person B may have an asset that has grown. Same $10,000, completely different outcome. And here's the uncomfortable part. You can look rich while becoming poor. A new phone, designer clothes, a luxury apartment, a financed car, expensive vacations. Instagram can make financial destruction look like success. You see someone driving a $50,000 car and automatically think they're doing well. You have no idea if they have $100,000 in the bank or $30,000 in debt. Looking wealthy and being wealthy are two completely different games. And the worst part? Your brain actually rewards you for spending. You buy something. You feel excited. You feel successful. Then a few days later, the excitement disappears. So you buy something else. And now you have a dangerous cycle. Earn, spend, repeat. Earn more, spend more, repeat. You get a raise, but your life doesn't get richer. Your lifestyle just gets more expensive. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it can quietly destroy your financial future. You go from a $700 apartment to a $1,000 apartment, from a $200 car payment to $450, from cooking at home to ordering food constantly, from buying what you need to buying what you want because I deserve it. And suddenly your salary increased, but your freedom didn't. Now imagine doing the opposite. You get a raise. Instead of immediately upgrading your lifestyle, you keep your expenses relatively stable. Your income goes up, your investments go up, your savings go up, your options go up, and eventually something powerful happens. You stop working only because you have to. That is what money is supposed to give you. Not just things. Options. Imagine having enough money that you can leave a terrible job. You can handle an emergency without begging someone for help. You can buy a house without destroying your finances. You can take 6 months to learn a new skill. You can help your family. That is real wealth. And this is why you need to stop asking, can I afford this? Start asking, what will this purchase do to my future? Because you can technically afford a $700 phone, but that doesn't mean you should buy it. You can technically afford a $60,000 car, but that doesn't mean it's a smart decision. You can technically afford a $300 dinner, but if you're constantly struggling to save money, that dinner isn't harmless. It's a trade. You are trading future financial security for something you want right now. And sometimes, that trade is completely worth it. That's important. Not every purchase needs to make you money. You can spend money on experiences. You can take your family somewhere. You can buy something you've wanted for years. Money is meant to be enjoyed. But when every dollar goes toward consumption, you eventually reach a point where your money only moves in one direction, out. And that's when you become trapped. The goal isn't to never spend. The goal is to create a gap between what you earn and what you spend, and then give that gap a job. Save some, invest some, build something, learn something, buy assets, create another source of income. Because the money you don't spend today can become the money that gives you choices tomorrow. And here's a simple way to think about every purchase. Ask yourself 3 questions. Will this make my life better? Will this make me money? And will I still want it 6 months from now? If the answer to all three is no, maybe keep your money. Because the real flex isn't having a car that everyone notices, it's having money that nobody knows about. The real flex isn't wearing expensive clothes. It's being able to sleep at night because one bad month won't destroy you. And the real definition of being rich isn't buying everything you want. It's reaching a point where you don't have to say yes to everything just because you're afraid of money. So the next time you get paid, don't immediately ask, "What can I buy?" Ask, "What can this money become?" Because $100 can become dinner. It can become a pair of shoes. It can disappear in a weekend. Or it can become the first brick in something much bigger. Your money isn't just money. It's a choice. And every choice is building either the life you want or the life you're going to spend years trying to escape. So before you spend your next dollar, make sure you're not accidentally spending your future.